Hey, Steve Noble Moto. Got my buddy's 250 Ninja up here on the lift today, or the EN 250, EX 250, something like that. The 250 Ninja. What we are going to do, we are going to remove and reinstall the gas tank on this thing. Lots of reasons you're going to need to know how to do this. Usually it's maintenance, spark plugs, carburetor removal, whatever it may be. We're going to cover that in this video. So, let's move in for a closer look. To remove the gas tank, I'm going to take a 10mm socket to these back two mounting bolts here. This is your overflow line. Pull that thing off of there. Boop, just like that. We're going to set that off to the side there. And we're going to take our 4mm Allen, and we're going to take these two screws out. A lot of these have cool, weird little washers behind them. Don't lose those, they're important. Then from there, you can just grab this thing and pull it away from the gas tank like that. You're also going to take this 4mm Allen out. Or 4mm Allen wrench screwed. It's probably 6mm, but whatever. Once you get that screw out of there, grab the panel by the bottom, pull it out a little bit. There's a little rubber grommet right here. Boop, pull that off. Pull the one out in the back. Comes off just like that. Set that in a safe and clean location. Set that down there. And down there. You can pull this away from your bike there. Some little bosses that this comes off of. There's a little rubber grommet here. Don't lose that. You're going to need that. Take this screw out here. Pull the front off. Pull the back off. Carefully. Boop, boop. Should pop right off of there, just like that. Alright, I don't know if you can see or not, but your positions on your petcock are reserve, on, off. We're going to turn this to off. Now, gas might not come out of there even if you don't turn it off, because it's a vacuum operated petcock. Find your needle nose pliers. You can take this little clamp here, scooch her on down, pull your vacuum line off your petcock. It doesn't easily come off. Got a little flathead screwdriver behind it. Don't stab yourself in the finger, it hurts. Then from there, you can take this fuel line off. You may or may not have a fuel filter here. You can undo it up here at the clamp or undo it at the fuel filter. Either way, make sure you have some rags on hand because a little bit of gas is coming out of there. So we're going to shove some rags right in there. And we're going to take this clamp, squeeze it with some needle nose pliers, slide it on down, and should hopefully be able to take this rubber line, either pull it off. If it has been on there a long time, you might have to cut it and replace the hose. Now, this one's pretty good. Now we're even going to take a minute here and drain all the fuel that's in the fuel filter into the rag. That way it does not go all over the paint job. Make sure it's loose and free on the other side. Lift the back of the tank. Move the tank towards the back of the motorcycle. Whoop. Should lift up off of there. Also helps immensely if the tank is almost empty. If it's almost full, you're going to get some isometric exercises in. Set this in a clean and safe location. To reinstall the tank on this thing, make sure your little rubber grommets are right here and installed. You're going to want to take the tank, line up the front, and then slide it on going forward like that. When you set it down, it should sit in place back here. Now, before you go hook anything up, I highly recommend you hook all the lines up first. Sometimes you have to jiggle the tank around. Having the tank unbolted will make the whole process a whole lot easier. So we'll put our vacuum line here on there. Move our clamp up. Take our fuel line. Hopefully slide it right up on there. There we go, just like that. Take our nail nose pliers. Give a little pull, make sure it's on there. Seems like it is. And from there, you can take your tank bolts on the back, get both of them started in there. And from there, you can torque your tank bolts to spec. After that, take your overflow line here and put it back on just like that. There you go. Then pop your side panel on, rubber grommets back there, rubber grommet up front, and of course this little bolt and washer right down there. And of course install this little bolt and washer right down here. Come on, you fucker. So now the seat's off, you see how when you turn this thing, it moves this whole assembly here. If your wiring harness has moved and been difficult, if this little latch here breaks or anything's rusty and cruddy, it's going to be hard to get to that. Now when you put the seat back on, remember, these clips here latch into these, this little hook right here, that latches into these little brackets there. So when you go to put it back on, put the front in first. This little plastic tab has to go into this little hole right here. Slide that in there, slide it forward, slide it all the way forward. And you can just push it down, but I like to take a little pressure off the latch So we'll turn the key, don't force it, push down, lean on it with your forearm. Just like that. Lift up on the back end of it. If it comes off, you did it wrong. If it doesn't come off, you did it correctly. So, there you have that.